students, today we are discussing chapter number first of class 9th. So in this chapter we will first of all discuss about natural numbers. These things we have done in earlier classes as well. So natural numbers are basically numbers that start from 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on till infinity. These are called natural numbers. If we talk about whole numbers are basically natural numbers. Simply one zero is added to it, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on till infinity. So these numbers are called whole numbers. If we talk about integers are of two types. These are positive integers and negative integers. Positive integers are basically natural numbers starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on till infinity, and negative numbers are negative numbers, that is -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on till infinity. And there is one more number, that is 0 in it. If we can show these kind of numbers on a number line. Suppose this is the number line, this is 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on till infinity. 3, 4, 5 and so on till infinity. And numbers -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 and so on till infinity. And so these are basically natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. Now let us talk about rational numbers. Rational numbers is any number that can be expressed in the form of P upon Q, where P, Q belongs to integers and Q should not be equal to 0. That is, denominator should not be equal to 0. So any number of the form, say 5 upon 9, 6 upon 3, 6 upon say 7. So these are basically numbers in the form of P upon Q. One more example, you can say -7 upon 3. So if we talk about natural numbers, so all the natural numbers are also irrational numbers. For example, we have written 4. So in general we can write 4 upon 1. So all the natural numbers come in the category of rational numbers, and all the whole numbers come in the category of rational numbers, and whole integers will come in the category of rational numbers. So these are basically rational numbers. Now let us talk about irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are the numbers which cannot be expressed in P upon Q form. Anyhow, we cannot convert them in the form of P upon Q such that Q should not be equal to 0. So we can give example of such kind of numbers. Such kind of numbers are √2, √3, not √4, because if you will take √4, it will convert into 2. So it will not be a rational number. √5, √6, √7, √8. Basically √8 is 2 under √2, because when you will factorize 8, 2 will come outside. So cube root of 5. All these numbers are pi. So these numbers are basically irrational number, because we cannot convert these kind of numbers into form of P upon Q. Now at last we can conclude our class with real numbers, our topic with real numbers. Real numbers is basically the combination of all rational and irrational numbers. It consists of any kind of number that could be rational or irrational. So it consists of all the natural numbers, all the whole numbers, all the integers, all the rational numbers and all the irrational number. If I show you in the form of a graph, in the form of a Venn diagram, So if it is natural number, if we will add 0 to it, it will become a whole number. And if we will add negative integers to it, it will become, these are all positive integers, 0 and all the natural numbers. So if we add negative integers to it, so it will become, it will become a set of integers. And all the rational number consist of everything. This is rational number, this is a big set, rational number. If we talk about irrational number is quite separate, because it doesn't match with whole number, natural number, or integers, or rational number. And when we take a big set of it, that set is called real number. So that's all for today. We'll look for the topics about surds in this chapter number 1 next.